Yo, let me tell you what these niggas did, my nigga, around in Brooklyn. You remember the rape that happened in ancient time in Atlanta, Babylon? Sodom and Gomorrah? Yo, let me tell you what these niggas Kevin Hyde and them did. You remember House Party when in the end of the movie they said switch? Yo, my nigga, they tried to make me sex their old girlfriends so they could get the new younger generation to fuck over the stars that was on other planets. And the people that did it was hidden habitation of other niggas that was standing in little doom box, they little that broke into the probably Shaolin temples that stole scrolls to go find Egyptian buried doom boxes, probably in some. This is probably why they destroyed the Middle East. Probably some Egyptian doom boxes or some Shaolin temple that was stolen a long time ago just for them to have sex, because the rape they committed from the time of Benjamin. And on top of it, my wife, Duntal, knew about it. I'm gonna just show you how real this is, right? Then, then when I'm in Brooklyn, Kevin Hyde and them, Kevin Hyde and them, Kevin Hyde and them was literally getting with other individuals. So you had hidden individuals from the times of Babylon that was mad, that made the house. That's why probably they did the movie. You never seen House Party? When them niggas was partying at the end of the movie, they were like, switch! They probably, individuals probably knew that they were looking for the cure from all the ravaged sickness, sex they were having. And then I'm always here, always in Brooklyn, wondering when I was recovering, why the fuck is these stupid, ugly bitches around me? Because these bitches look like they would just had an attitude, like they were some bitches that ended the world, and some next nigga probably told people he was watching me, and then on top of it had his own little hidden regiment that was trying to just cause the end of my caretakers, and my caretakers were probably looking at me like, yo, what the fuck is going on with this? How, what am I supposed to say? I'm recovering, fighting dark anatomy and matter, and then I'm trying to recover like a ninja without even being harmed in a paradigm of time that individuals that surround me when I'm recovering in purity wasn't even around me. If I was ever that type of age in ever any other time, they weren't even around me in the beginning of existence because I was by myself, raising myself. There wasn't even talk. There wasn't even animals at the time of the reality of what I was doing already. And then on top of it, you had individuals being around me that was sabotaging, causing identity theft on a level of light, just to confuse the habitation of the pressure of reality, causing the energy to even be more detrimental to to individual's habitation. And then on top of it, the caretakers that I had couldn't even holler at them because all these people were concerned about was putting them out and telling them, well, I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna make sure this nigga do this, I'm gonna make sure this nigga that. And then all they were trying to do was learn the ins and outs of individuals, like a numeral sequence, like they were manhandling a math problem. And then I said, yo, listen, this shit couldn't be real. You know what I'm saying? Another person said, yo, listen, which, what was it? They were gonna switch. They were gonna switch. You ever had a person switch roles? Oh, I'm gonna play this role, I'm gonna do this, and then you wondering why they're doing it in their physics that never did certain things that never been done before. They're doing other people's favors. It's just like an individual that has a certain type of acknowledgement, and then all of a sudden it's like wearing out an individual's happiness at a certain spot that has like a certain store telling them, yo, listen, you don't gotta come to work, I'm gonna just clock in for you and all type of things. And then when the nigga come back to the store, they tell the nigga he can't come back. Then there's all type of wars and they buying out his business, wanna open up another type of situation or trying to convince the nigga to do something else. The nigga's like, nah, because at the time it's gonna be, they don't wanna hear that because they already know, so they already just waiting. It's like they're doing other things. Like, you ever seen a doctor or a person experimenting on like on a lab rat? What would they do to a social structure a certain type of way? To individuals that they think just hiding some type of secrecy and know some type of form of magic. Like the shit that they did to the Mings, the shit that they did to certain Asian people in a paradigm of time. And then niggas is wondering how they got their head bust. They never got their head bust at a time. Yo, listen, I was just watching this television show about these girls that's like waiters and shit, right? They sell like weed cookies and cakes and shit like that. Let me tell you about these bitches, man. Yo, my nigga, these bitches. Yo, you ever heard it? Yo, listen, I told you I'm the paradigm of time. So you ever heard of people? Yo, listen, don't mistake me for Capo, my nigga, because the nigga probably doing physics, trying to do all type of fucking Empress magic just to get some type of acknowledgement, and then he's over there outside manipulating bitches. The Helen of Troy astrological and of value manipulating bitches just trying to get some pussy, and then on top of it, he's just trying to call his Empress on me. So she would come on me looking like, if she's doing that, show yourself if you're doing it. So the nigga's probably doing some metaphysical magic to do some iron mass shit. And then on top of it, think about this. I'm hearing bitches, listen, in the paradigm of time, certain people have certain rap sheets that was already conditioned that even knew their numeral time sequence to old movies or whatever. And then think about this, my nigga. How about if these bitches are speaking foul realities? And then they're confused about what's going on in time because the natural depression that they went through, and then on top of it, they're trying to repeat a certain acknowledgement to see certain things, to see if individuals or certain places, because they want to finish individuals. Imagine doombox bitches that got put away for doing the wrong thing and then trying to find the niggas that they tried to finish at a time because the niggas not paying attention and I'm not certain places. Then they want an individual to feel sorry for them. And then they got the younger generation that probably lost their lives trying to defend the situation that's supposed to be around me refining them, and then on top of it, all they trying to do is just trying to find the younger generation pussy and just to fuck up the younger generation because they want them to be fucked up how they fucked up in the paradigm of time. And then I've been trying to tell the younger generation, yo, listen, I'm supposed to be really refining with you. It's like, yo, listen, kids, we're supposed to be together. Here we go again. And then a person's wondering, what the fuck is this nigga? And then certain people know when I'm speaking, I can't even say nothing because it's really me. And then on top of it, you over here with some loose-ass next nigga that's just watching some pussy that had his own girl. Imagine niggas that had girlfriends because they knew I'm the real Zeus and I could do certain other things. Then they want to heal their fucked up pussy girlfriend's anatomy. So it's like they fucking, listen to this. The younger generations I want to hear. The new generations I want them to hear this. Imagine other niggas that's not me, because I'm the one that only refines the anatomy of the legacies and lineage for the astrological empress, real manifestation, my real wisdom to your real mothers. Then on top of it, imagine niggas that's continuous of me and their mothers that did all type of fucked up things that was already caused falling stars, and then on top of it, no probably forms of element or ninja magic or some magical martial arts magic or certain type of magic that is literally hunting the younger generation, sending their old girlfriends just to make me miserable in the reality. Then the younger generation's wondering what's happening, and it's just because they're from the same legacy and lineage. They're not the one that reconditioned them, but they're trying to recondition them because not only they're living like cannibals and savages, they're also trying to entrap the younger generation to get their rejuvenation of their celestial structure or cellular structure inside their habitation because they're scared if the younger generation learns their magic precisely, that the astrological empress, their real mother, will favor them because of things that they've already been through for even going through the cycle. And then you got these stupid fucking people that have been hiding from the empress, that the empress didn't want to show magic to, that's already, they've already had other fucked up children that was a fucked up biohazard chemistry probably before, that learned a certain magic, that just learned a form of magic to hold something, and then when they held in their situation, they send in their situation around me, and then the younger generation that's supposed to be around me is wondering how come they can't coming around me, and then they're looking for where the younger generation will come to. So when the younger generation get there, they're already there like some, oh, I'm this, I'm that, oh, so this, and then next thing they're causing entrapment, then next thing you know, some fraternity, or you want to do this, and they're hazing the younger generation for no reason. And then think about it, I'm the real Hazel, but they hazing the younger generation. I mean, when I say Hazel, I mean like Hazel, like the nice eyes one that stays hidden, that you don't even know nothing about. Then on top of it, you have another nigga that knows the magic to look a certain type of way, robbing individuals of their value. It's just like my wife Goldie. My wife Golden, and my wife Golden. I'm wondering what the fuck is going on with them. My wife Silver, Yo, I know what silver look like. I know what my wife come. Yo, all my wife's extremely pretty. I seen this chick on television claiming to be something. I said, I don't know where they got that boombox shit from that just wanted my wife's magic, that just wanted to know about certain things and they don't know nothing about it. Some reconditioned, fucked up, biohazard, hot dog hamburger eating and pushed out the system on some ninja assassin shit that's in the reality trying to learn my wife's magic. I looked at that shit like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, listen, ain't nobody stupid, and I'm the only one that looks like this on this side of the reality. Yo, my nigga. I'm the real Zeus. You think other people's gonna look at me like me a certain type of way? You gotta be fucking stupid. You don't even know what's going on a certain type of way. Yo, man, do it. Yo, listen, let me show you how real this is. You have some people that's literally, listen, my next documentary title is gonna explain everything. Yeah, listen, if you had some people that try to do a switch, it's just like being a trick. You ever seen somebody switch? They said switch. They almost tried to switch. And then you see when they go on Boost Mobile commercial or Sprint commercial, are you ready for the switch? And then they switch it because other people are, nah, the younger generations is looking for me for they could get their strength back. If you ever seen the younger generation scheming in like colleges and then they trying to get their magic without nobody realizing because they probably remember certain things a certain type of way and then they don't want to alert nobody. And then when they try to get to me, it's like a complication. They running into a certain obstacles of other, you know what it is? Other niggas that's asking certain questions that's trying to get to that's trying to cut off individuals from getting to the high point they're supposed to get to because they probably know it's probably some magic that caused them to be. You ever had people that killed you in the past and caused you because you honored yourself so much that they got one up on you, killed you in the past, but they didn't realize that you were up a certain type of way, and then when you come back in the rejuvenation in life a certain type of way, they already did some magic just to find out when you coming back, how you coming back, and then next thing you know, you're trying to cut you off before you get to me because they know once you get to me, it's the real strength you're gonna get because of what you already did, and then they're scared about the situation because they want to know the information that the Empress is gonna show you, so they're already trying to stall for time, cause a delay in your situation, a delay in my situation. Then I'm supposed to be with you, sexually refining the astrological tree, and then you got these stink whore bitches that's trying to trap me off, that's causing like international terrorism. Then you got the caretakers that's wondering what the fuck is wrong with them. These people done already worked out their spot, like, oh, I'm gonna do this here, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna keep this like this. It's like a person playing goody two shoes just to ruin the reason of social economics little bit by little bit, but they're trying to do it intelligently in the level of physics, where a person, when they notice how they ruin the individual's intellect to their habitation, to their human condition, and then this causing, it's just like a bad mechanic causing situations. And then I'm telling the younger generation, yo, you gotta be smarter than them, because when you see them doing that, you don't want to get locked up because those are, now they're playing politic games. So if you get locked up or you become a cop and then they start trying to put hands on you, it's like, you ever seen the movie G.I. Jane? When they seen the chick just get on the uniform, like, oh, here we go, and then another nigga start really boxing and doing all type of shit because that's their chance to do some old Reiki or all type. Then you gotta be very careful. When you see things like that, you gotta stay blameless. You gotta try to find me. You gotta, yo, listen, this is why I said, yo, I came around white people because I'm expecting people to be like weirdos, like, yo, hey, what you doing out this? What's going on this? But when you have certain people a certain way, I'm going to instantly know something's wrong with certain people because their mentality ain't going to be able to be around me because they're not the real purity or the real cleansing that's supposed to be around me. These are people with old emotions that got to get over on certain... Yo, you got to be... Yo, when you're a younger generation, you got to really think about what's going on and how real and serious your life is when you're dealing with certain things. And then look. Then I got the whore bitch across the street. Look at this. There's some whore bitch across the street. That's on some bird bitch. Some fucking Columban Mushu bird shit. That's watching a nigga stalking a nigga for no reason and shit. Want a nigga to remember what? Remember why I got headbutts and then you got some kid for some next nigga? Get the fuck out of here, bitch. You know, you told me you reconditioned with your homeboy was so hot that you got some new shit. Get the fuck out of here, bitch. My immaculate situations can't even come around me because of this dumb bitch. Here we go. We got a number one stunner again, man. Oh man. The Leaning Tower of Pizza, man. Oh my god. Yo, listen. Imagine this. I'm the one that made the astrological empresses. You think I gotta kick it to a chick? You gotta be stupid if you expected that. Wow, man. Your pussy. Certain chicks' pussy can stay high. If it can stay dry. If there's a court. If that's the case, it can stay dry, bitch. I don't need it. Wow. Oh, we got a couple sunners, eh? Oh, wow. Wow, man. Hey, let me show you. Let me show you how real this situation is. Oh, listen to this. Let me show you how real this situation is. You have individuals that's already causing uncomfort. You have individuals that's already causing uncomfortable habitation because of ignorance. Then you have the fucking vein calendar. Now, this is what's fucking up the younger generation. Now, I need the younger generation to realize. The vein calendar. The vein calendar is doing some also real serpentine magic that's fucking up other people's vibration because paid whorism and carnalism because of individuals. And then other people want you to be down just to fuck up your life in a cycle just to end the world. Now, how fucked up is that? And then on top of it, I'm telling you this to save your life. Hey man, I ain't never tell you to go get reconditioned through other people, bro. Then, then on top of it, another person thinking they know my physics, they're trying to figure out my anatomy. And then they doing things to their astrological empress that's fucking up the younger generation because the younger generation's gonna go over there to, to me, and then they just feeling fucked up because they stink pussy bitches want to heal their pussy from all that foul shit they've been doing in gang activity. Then they want fucking younger generations to get in some gang activity that's to fuck up their pussy so they could be miserable as them. And then their situation would have been cleansing and clean. But oh no, how come they've been waiting so long? They should haven't been cleansing clean. And then they've been fucking with all the niggas. How you gonna go fuck with? That's when you gotta think. Should you just bust him? The bust that bitch head that just told you that for for even saying something like that? And then on top of it, do you want to really catch a case to prolong your life for stupidity, people? Oh man, it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense endangering the astrological empress. And then think about this: people of education and elders who speaking in a paradigm on levels of harmonical frequencies, dealing with element and jewel magic, that's having I'm speaking in prevention. So another person is speaking in stupidity that's causing the digression in the paradigm of time instantly when it comes to universal laws and laws of attraction. And then I'm speaking in one way to prevent the situation from fucking up the younger generation life so they could realize what's going on. Or you gotta pardon me, my finger's really feeling icy right now. And then on top of it, you have other people speaking in a sequence in a paradigm